Hello, Joe here from Infiniti of Tacoma. Today I'm going to tell you about this beautiful 2017 Nissan Armada that we have for sale. We took this one in on trade for a brand new Infiniti. One owner clean Carfax, only 14,838 miles. Really no low miles for 2017. Most people average 10, 12, 15,000 miles a year. This one is pretty much loaded with almost every option you can get in 2017. The Platinum trim level is the range topping trim level for the Armada. Originally this had MSRP of $63,325. Really nice vehicle. It largely shares its platform and a lot of its components with our own flagship luxury SUV, the QX80. Infiniti is Nissan's luxury division, and it is quite a good value, I guess, compared to a QX80. A similarly equipped QX80 would probably be about 75, 80,000 MSRP when brand new, but there are some differences. When I was on the new car desk, when I was a new car sales manager, I had a customer call. It seemed like he already made up his decision, but I think he was looking for some positive affirmation, and he was asking me, well, I'm looking at this brand new Platinum Armada, tell me why I should pay $20,000 more for a QX80. And even though it seemed like he kind of had his mind made up and he was just kind of looking for, like I said, positive affirmations that he wasn't making the right decision, I took up the challenge and I printed up both build sheets on them to compare, what the differences are. And there are a lot of differences. The Infiniti version, is going to have some more premium components on it. You're going to have nicer headlights, nicer taillights, nicer gauge cluster. On the higher trim level QX80s, you're going to have a nicer plusher leather interior. And there are more differences besides that. But for some people, I guess one of the best analogies I could make is for some people, they have to have a Cadillac Escalade, but a Denali it has a lot of similar features as an Escalade, but it's not as opulent. So maybe if you like to shop at the Prada or Gucci store, maybe the QX80 is more for you. If you're okay going to Nordstrom Rack or TJ Maxx to get your clothes, maybe you'll be okay with the Armada. They're both excellent vehicles, and I wouldn't say one is better than the other. It all comes down to personal preference. Obviously, the people who traded this one in, they had a Nissan, but they wanted to move up to the Infiniti brand. You also get longer warranties with Infinitis too, 4-year 60,000 bumper to bumper versus 3-year 36 on the Nissan, and likewise the powertrain warranty, you get 6 years 70,000 miles on the Infiniti powertrain versus 5 years 60 on the Nissan. And you get more benefits too when you service your vehicle at a Infiniti dealership versus a Nissan store, because it's a luxury brand. This has a beautiful leather interior, nice contrast piping around it, beautiful wood trim, multi-mode all-wheel drive system. You have auto. That's good for variable conditions. So basically it's rear-wheel drive and it will send power to the front wheels as needed in auto mode, or you can lock it in 4-wheel drive. You have 4-wheel low, tow mode, snow mode, 7-speed automatic transmission, heated and air-conditioned front seats, heated steering wheel, beautiful wood trim, navigation, backup camera, 360-degree around view camera, automatic dimming mirror, universal garage door opener, moonroof, adaptive cruise control, blind spot warning. As you can see, it is very, very well equipped. And the one thing I like about the new Armada versus the first generation Armada is this. If you take a look at the VIN number, it begins with a J. That means this one is built in Japan. It's actually one of the few Nissan products to this day that's built and assembled in Japan. The original Armada was a great vehicle, but it was not as reliable as the second generation Armada. It was built in the US, and it was largely based off the Nissan Titan platform. Infiniti and Nissan moved to the Nissan Patrol global platform with the second generations of their full-size luxury SUVs. The Nissan Patrol is a full-size SUV that's sold around the world. It's kind of like their version, Nissan's version of the Land Cruiser. In my opinion, when they switched over to the Patrol global platform, it not only was it more reliable, but it was a lot more refined, and they really, I think, did a great job. I love the Nissan and QX80 platforms. You have a 5.6 liter V8, and in the Armada it makes 390 horsepower. In the QX80 it makes 400 horsepower. Mainly the difference is that when you use premium fuel versus regular, you get an extra 10 horsepower. And usually on the Infiniti products, they recommend premium fuel for better performance. So that's usually how they get the extra 10 horsepower. The third row seats, they power fold down. They also power recline, so the third row seat occupants, they can power recline their seats. Under here is a receiver hitch. When properly equipped, the Armada can tow right around 8,500 pounds. It is built on rugged body and frame truck-based architecture. Generally, that's better for towing, going off-road. It is a very capable off-road vehicle. They had a QX80 that was slightly modified for a 1,000-mile off-road race in California, and the drivers were actually just training in a regular unmodified QX80, and they had a 22-inch wheels. They were driving it through dunes, and they were amazed they couldn't get that thing stuck. So pretty much the same four-wheel drive system on this one. Really is a handsome looking vehicle. This 5.6 liter V, it's an absolute gem. Very smooth, very powerful, making 390 horsepower. And even though it's a big full-size SUV, it accelerates awesome with all that horsepower, and the way they tune the handling and stuff, it's actually a pretty nice handling vehicle. Obviously it's not going to drive like a car, it's a truck, but it does drive very nicely. Thanks for watching this video. Hope to see you soon, and have a wonderful day.